Millions of Americans are still waiting to receive their stimulus money. The government is sending some checks to tax preparation companies instead of right to people's accounts. Patrina Adler spoke with a student who's desperate to get those relief funds.
Angry taxpayers sounding off on social media after a second round of stimulus checks aren't coming through as quickly and smoothly as the first.
I've got bills that I could pay. I'm starting back to school in January, which it's only partially paid for, so I still have to pay that. This would have been really nice to have.
Trace Dar says he filed his taxes through H&R Block and says the first stimulus check in April deposited to his bank account with no problems. This time, when he tried to track down the $600 deposit using the IRS Get My Payment tool.
And it says it has been direct deposited, that it was on January 4th. However, it went to a bank account that is not mine. It only lists the last four of the bank account number, and it does not match my bank account.
And there are reports this is happening to both H&R Block and TurboTax filers.
You have reached the Economic Impact Payment Information line.
And says calls to the IRS on how long it will take to see the payment.
Our phone assisters do not have additional information beyond what's available on irs.gov.
I was on hold for over an hour. I gave up.
H&R Block and TurboTax released a statement saying they're working to deposit those payments into customers' bank accounts, and they have customer service agents who can help.
I don't want to have to wait a month.
In a statement, H&R Block says if customers see an account number that they don't recognize on the IRS Get My Payment website, give them a call. The UK has become the first country in Western Europe to report more than 3 million coronavirus cases. That's according to the government's data dashboard. Almost 60,000 cases have been recorded in just the last 24 hours. The country also registered more than 80,000 coronavirus-related deaths since the pandemic began. Queen Elizabeth and the Duke of Edinburgh received their first dose of the coronavirus vaccine today. The House doctor administered the shot at Windsor Castle. It's unclear which vaccine they received. The Queen, who is 94, and Prince Philip, who is 99, have never tested positive for the virus. A trial is now underway for the AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine. The University of Vermont Medical Center enrolled 250 volunteers in just 4 weeks, with more than 3,000 people registering to participate. Nearly 65% of the volunteers are over the age of 65, an important demographic for testing efficacy. The medical center says more than 12% of participants are members of minority communities.
All of these groups have had a lot more COVID and a lot worse COVID than other people, and so it's really important we include everyone, including these groups, and also important because we do need to know these vaccines are safe and efficacious in everyone.
Participants in that study will continue to be monitored for 2 years. The AstraZeneca vaccine has not yet been approved for use in the U.S. According to CDC data, more than 58,000 people in Kansas have now gotten the first dose of a coronavirus vaccine. The state has received nearly 200,000 doses. More than 140,000 people in Missouri have gotten their first dose. The state has received more than 406,000 doses. The pandemic is inspiring some creative ways to help keep people safe. One novel idea came from 3 local friends right here in the metro with a goal to keep shopping carts virus-free. KMBC 9's Kelly Gibbs is in Leawood with a look at the mobile trailer they're using to get the job done.
Well, this is a behind-the-scenes look at the nuts and bolts of the trailer where these carts are cleaned. The EPA-compliant system cleans and recycles the water it uses. In the front of the trailer, carts are wheeled in and the cleaning process begins. At the very end, a hospital-grade biostatic coating is sprayed that keeps the carts germ and virus resistant for 30 days. Owners say the system has been inspiring confidence with shoppers.
I think it's just a natural curiosity and an excitement that people see it and they're like, this retailer is investing in my safety. I feel safer walking this cart around the store.
All 3 owners are from Kansas City and they're right now working with dozens of local grocery stores. They tell me their ultimate goal is to take their services nationwide. Reporting in Leawood, Kelly Gibbs, KMBC 9 News.
The owners say that they can run 120 carts through that system per hour. CartKings.com has more information.